Hello friends, welcome to Let's Crack UPSC CSE English. In today's session, friends, we will discuss about hydropower projects in the Himalayas, which was in news recently. Now, friends, as we know, the Himalayan ranges, transnational mountain, yes, transnational mountain chain, and is the chief driver of the Asian climate. Now, as we know, there are numerous Asian river systems and glaciers which are now under the threat of degradation and retreat due to global warming. And these river systems provide water for billions of people. Now, in today's session, we will discuss about the challenges, issues related to the hydropower projects in the Himalayas. Then, also we will discuss about the action taken by or initiatives related to the hydropower projects in Himalayas, how the effect of climate change, then calamities instances also we will discuss. So friends, let's start today's session. Before that, do not forget to share the link with your friends so they can also join the today's session. Now friends, when we are talking about these hydropower projects was in news. So friends, what happened recently, that is in the aftermath of the Kedarnath floods of 2013. I hope everyone aware about the calamity, that is the Kedarnath floods of 2013 that killed at least 5,000 people. So the apex court of our country, that is Supreme Court of India, had halted the development of hydroelectric projects in Uttarakhand pending a review by the Environment Ministry. So the court issued orders for the halted the development of hydroelectric projects in Uttarakhand and Himalayas, that is pending a review by the Environment Ministry. Now friends, like the central government has said that no new hydropower projects would be allowed in the upper reaches of Ganga, and those sanctioned would have to abide by environment regulations. Now remember that there is mandatory for the abide by environment regulations, and that prescribe a minimum flow in the river at all times of the year to preserve its health. Now, the important part, dear friends, as we know, when we are talking about such projects infrastructure which link to the activities and other concerns, like first of all, the displacement or the relocating the local people in some cases and some projects. So let's discuss one by one all the things. Before moving further, dear friends, it's my pleasure to welcome you all on Unacademy, India's largest learning platform. It's me, Rushikesh Inamdar, guiding UPSC aspirants from last 8 years. You can follow me on Unacademy and also join our Telegram group to get important updates related civil services preparation. Now friends, as you are aware about the UPSC Combat, we are conducting combat on every Sunday morning 11 a.m. So friends, link is provided in the description box. You can enroll for the combat. We will discuss all the features of UPSC Combat in the later part of the session. Now, there will be price hike on UPSC CSE subscriptions. So dear friends, join these paid courses, special combo courses, as soon as for your convenience. So you will get discounted prices. So like in the combo subscription, you will get number of features. So ultimately the prices for the combo subscription are comparatively much lower than the market prices. So friends, we are providing discounted prices before till 15th September. So before that, you can join the combo course and get discounted prices and start your preparation. We are also providing paid subscription, that is Plus and Iconic subscription. Now friends, in Plus subscription, we are providing live classes, structured courses, unlimited access for live and recorded classes, and weekly tests. Now, along with all these features, we are providing few additional features in Iconic subscription like personal guidance, study planner, study material, experts guidelines, and test analysis. Now friends, those aspirants pursuing their graduation or after their 12th examination planning to start their preparation for civil services, they must go with the Iconic subscription. Now it's our suggestion, so which will help you to gear up your preparation. Now you will get 10% discount using referral code RBI Live. So friends, for the 1 year of subscription, you have to pay only 44,550 rupees. Whereas for the 1 year of Iconic subscription, you have to pay 67,050 rupees only. So do not forget to use code RBI Live to get 10% discount. Now friends, you can also avail 10% discount using referral code with optional subscription also. Now, just continue with our topic, that is the hydropower projects in Himalayan region. Yes. Now friends, first of all, we'll discuss about the 7 projects, those all in Uttarakhand, which have been allowed to complete construction primarily on the ground that they were over 50% complete. Yes. Now just remember all these 7 projects. So friends, the construction work of these projects is almost completed, more than 50%. So these 7 projects are Tehri stage 2, then Tapovan Vishnugad, then Vishnugarh Pipalkoti, then Singoli Bhatwari. Now friends, just we are going through these projects, you have to just go through once And for the when we are talking about the answer writing in mains examination related to this question, because the important topic in context with our general studies paper 3, where climate change, infrastructure and conservation, which is related with this topic. Now the theory stage 2, Tapovan Vishnugad Pipalkoti, then Singoli Bhatwari, then Pata Buyang, Madhya Maheshwar, and Kali Ganga. See, these are the 7 projects which are in Uttarakhand. Basically, they have been allowed to complete construction primarily on the ground that they were over 50% complete the project. So friends, the Tehri Stage 2 project, which is on Bhagirathi River. Yes, now we will discuss in short. So this Tehri Stage 2, which is on Bhagirathi River, having the capacity of 1000 megawatt. Then Tapovan Vishnugat, which is on the Holy Ganga River, having the capacity of 520 megawatts. Then Vishnugad Pipalkoti, which is on Alaknanda River, having the capacity of 444 megawatt. Then Singoli Bhatwari, which is on Mandakini River. Now friends, just remember these projects and river, which is also important for some one-day examination or the factual information we can say, which is on Mandakini River, having 99 megawatt project. The capacity is 99 megawatt projects of Singoli Bhatwari. Then Pata Buyang, which is on again Mandakini River, which having the capacity of 76 megawatt. Then Madhya Maheshwar, which is on the river Madhya Maheshwar Ganga, having capacity of 15 megawatt. And then Kali Ganga, which is on Kali Ganga River, having capacity of 6 megawatt. Now friends, these projects are the exceptions for these overall restrictions. Yes, in Ramkumar today's session we are discussing about hydropower projects in the Himalaya and Himalayan region. Now, moving to the next part, that is issues and challenges. So friends, now just remember that these 7 projects in Uttarakhand, which will continue their work as they have already completed 50% of their infrastructure. Now, let's discuss about the issues. Now, friends, the activists have raised concern with 2 projects. That is, one is Singoli Bhatwari and Fata Buyang, which were specially linked to the Kedarnath tragedy 2013, have been allowed. So, the Vishnugad project, which damaged in the February 2021, which floods to has been allowed to progress when the 200 plus people died due to the criminal negligence of there not being a disaster warning system. So the hydropower projects, dams, and construction activities are affecting the fragile Himalayan region, which making them susceptible to disasters. Now, friends, the activists which are raised the concern on these two projects, that is Singoli Bhatwari and Fata Buyang, which were specially linked to the Kedarnath tragedy of 2013. Now, difference when we are talking about the construction of hydropower projects, dams, construction activities, these are affecting the fragile Himalayan region. So basically, this region making them susceptible to disasters. So now, when we are talking about the challenges to hydropower projects in the Himalayas, before that, friends, as we know, in recent years, the Himalayas have in the highest rate of deforestation and land use changes. Besides, it has now become highly continuous with territorial disputes between two nuclear powers, that is India and China. So, Himalayas a source of numerous Asian river systems and glaciers. Now, when we are talking about the challenges to hydropower projects in the Himalayas, now, friends, the glacier retreat and yes, glacier retreat and permafrost are expected to reduce the stability of the stability of mountain slopes, while increasing the quantity and size of glacial lakes. Then the release of the potent greenhouse gas. Yes, that is the potent greenhouse gas methane into atmosphere, which caused by permafrost throwing adds to additional warming in the self reinforcing feedback loop. So climate change is like unpredictable weather patterns such as increasing snowfall and rainfall, which have been exacerbated by climate change. So basically, the we can say these points to be covered in decreasing stability. Yes. So friends, permafrost thaw, we can say the earth which faces a looming crisis, like globally temperatures are rising, heat waves, droughts, ocean acidification, and rising sea levels are on the horizon. So scientists are also concerned the unforeseen problems that can emerge from thawing of permafrost and glacial ice. Now, the glacial retreat and permafrost thaw are projected to decrease the stability. Yes, decreasing the stability of mountain slopes and increase the number and area of glacial lakes. So, with the increasing temperature, we can say there will be process of for the increasing the area of glacial lakes. So this basically permafrost which release the powerful greenhouse gas that is methane. So after that, after the decreasing stability, climate change. Yes, now friends, the climate change has driven erratic weather patterns like increased snowfall and rainfall. Then the thermal profile of ice. Yes. Then thermal profile of ice is increasing, which means that the temperature of ice that used to range from -6 to -20 degrees Celsius, so is now, which is -2 degrees Celsius, making it more susceptible to melting. Yes, now this range, which is now is -2 degrees Celsius. So after that climate change, we can say the increase in climatic instances. Yes, now friends, just discuss about the increasing calamity instances. Now, climatic instances. Now, dear friends, with in with increased instances of cloudbursts, and intense spells of rainfall and avalanches, the residents of the region are also placed at increased risk of loss of lives and livelihood. So, the increased in cloudbursts, then avalanches, rainfall and avalanches. So, due to these reasons, the residents of area, they are under the living the, we can say, under the threat, or there is increased risk of loss of lives and livelihood. So we can say these are the challenges to hydropower projects in Himalaya. Now, friends, when we are talking about the overall these challenges, like one of the 8 objectives under National Action Plan on Climate Change is the National Mission on Sustaining Himalaya's Ecosystems. Yes. So under the initiatives taken by the government, here we can just discuss all those initiatives. Yes, friends. So the initiatives or initiative taken, like National Mission on Sustaining Himalayan Ecosystem. Yes, National Mission on Sustaining Himalayan Ecosystem, which is one of the 8 missions under the National Action Plan on Climate Change. Yes, so the NMSHE is one of the 8 missions under the National Action Plan on Climate Change. So the mandate is to evolve measures to sustain and safeguard the Himalayan glaciers, mountain ecosystems, biodiversity, and wildlife. Yes, to sustain and safeguard the Himalayan glaciers, mountain ecosystems, biodiversity, and wildlife conservation, which is also the includes protection. So dear friends, there is National Mission on Sustaining Himalayan Ecosystem, which is one of the 8 missions under National Action Plan on Climate Change. So there is mandate to evolve measures to sustain and safeguard the Himalayan glaciers, as we know how the rising temperature is directly connected with the melting glaciers. Along with that, now the mountain ecosystems, biodiversity, and wildlife conservation and protection. So these initiatives taken. Now, when we are talking about the way forward in this regard, so few years back, there was a discussion on increasing the demand for electricity, which has led to the construction of large number of hydropower projects upstream near glacial lakes. So when we are talking about risk to environment, so friends, these hydropower projects built in the Himalayas, which is in close proximity to glacial lakes, which pose risk to the fragile environment. So there was a study and research paper also published. So we can say these research and study conducted by foreign scientists, or like from Switzerland and Germany, who conducted simulations by using the model which was called, that is, flood wave propagation, to show how water would flow downstream in case of flood upstream. So, like, there are some observations also recorded. Now, friends, when we are talking about the specific Himalayan belt, which has over 2,300 glacial lakes, which are melting. So basically, the Himalayan belt has more than 2,300 glacial lakes that are melting due to global warming. Like, the researchers selected 257 hydropower projects to assess the risk the dam posed to glacial lake outburst floods. I hope everyone aware about this term. Glacial lake outburst floods. So basically, these globs occur when lakes formed by melting glaciers overflow. Yes. So that an increase in the demand for electricity, which has led to the construction of large number of hydropower projects upstream near glacial lakes. So the there is concern over all these projects, as again through the instances and natural calamities we have observed such disasters due to this activity. Now let's discuss about few suggestions or recommendations we can say. Now it is recommended that there should be no hydropower development beyond an elevation of 2,200 meters in the Himalayan region. Now, considering the population growth and required industrial and infrastructure growth, the government should be serious in development of hydropower, which is essential for the sustainable growth of the economy, but in a more ecological manner. Yes, there should be, with the progress of sustainable growth of the economy, we should consider the ecological factors and ecological manner to develop all these projects. Now friends, again the carbon neutrality should not be at the expenses of the environment. Then the upper Himalayas could be converted into a nature reserve by an international agreement. The possibility of a Himalayan river, yes, the possibility of a Himalayan river commission involving all the headwater and downstream countries needs to be explored. So we should strictly follow the guidelines for the conservation of nature in the Himalayas, which is one of the important part. And there is need to find out the alternatives to hydropower. Yes, the hydropower in this region. Now, in this topic and session, we have discussed about the hydropower projects in Himalayas. So friends, basically the important part under the biodiversity and environment, so that is general studies paper 3 in main examination. So recently the central government has said that no new hydropower projects would be allowed in the upper reaches of the Ganga, and those sanctioned would have to abide by environment regulations that prescribe a minimum flow in the river at all times of the year to preserve its health. So we have discussed about those 7 exceptions and those projects on Bhagirathi, Dhauli-Ganga, Alaknanda, Mandakini, then Madhya Maheshwar, Ganga River, and Kali Ganga River. To the exception of 7 projects which have already completed the more than 50% of their infrastructure work. So friends, if you have any doubt in this session, you can also connect with us through Telegram group where we will solve your all doubts. Now friends, see you in the next lecture with new topic. Till the time, keep revising and keep studying. Now do not forget to enroll yourself for UPSC Combat. You can use invite code RBI Live to register for UPSC Combat. Friends, we are conducting this combat on every Sunday morning 11 a.m. Now there will be 56 questions and 60 minutes allocated for the combat. After the combat, you will get ranks, and as per your ranks, we are providing you scholarship and amazing prizes. Like the first 3 rankers will get 1 year UPSC CSE plus subscription, and other rank holders will get 75%, 50%, and 25% scholarship as per their rank. So do not forget to enroll for the UPSC Combat. We are conducting on every Sunday morning 11 a.m. And friends, this is absolutely free for everyone. Now, there will be price hike coming soon on UPSC CSE subscription. So friends, you can enroll yourself with the discounted price. That is for the combo subscription where we'll cover general studies and optional subjects also. So there will be discounted price till 15th September. In a combo subscription, you will get guidance for the general studies and optional. There will be live batches from top educators, which will cover approx 19 optional subjects. You will get support like test series for preliminary main examination. We will provide you test series for general studies as well as optional subject. Then you will get study material in the hard copy and the Legends Wisdom where toppers and top educators will guide you for UPSC CSE preparation. Now friends, you can also join new batches from tomorrow. So there will be batches focused on prelims. Then we have regular batches like 1 year and 2 year batches. So as per your convenience, you can join these batches. So friends, that's it for today's session. See you in the next lecture with new topic. I hope you have liked the session. So do not forget to press like button. You can also share the links of Unacademy videos. So stay tuned. Keep studying, keep watching the all videos. See you in the next lecture. Stay home, stay safe. All the best.